Hello? Is this thing on? Oh, yeah. Green light and everything. Well, since this is my first audio log, I wonder what I should talk about first. I guess I should say my name. My name is Matt Sadiq. Oh, excuse me. And I am a apocalypse survivor. I am a survivor of the apocalypse. Now, before we get to that, the reason, the way I got into this situation, is because of my parents. My father mostly. My father was a courier for a corporation that controlled everything. The Directorate Inc. They they controlled everything that you would do in your life. Eat, sleep, learn. They had hundreds of patents and copyrights. So basically, you belong to them in no time. When you were born, you belonged to them. They essentially copyrighted you. But enough about that horrible incorporation. Let's go back to my father. He was a courier for them. Well, not so much a courier. Mostly he would just have his digital headband on and just shift through spam and mail, making sure it got to everyone, making sure all that digital trash got to everyone. And uh, a courier, a courier wasn't paid that well, but it was paid enough. We weren't too poor, we weren't too rich either. We were kind of half and half. But here's when it starts. This is the when I was 14, uh my dad started to get a bit crazy, you could say. He he got more spastic, twitchy. He was more paranoid than ever. Whenever he would be in his office, even without his headband on, he would be talking to himself. And even when he slept, he would be talking to himself. I never wanted to point it out. I was afraid he would go off on me at any moment in time. Uh, my mom, who was a stay-at-home mom, she left us. She couldn't handle the crazy man in our house. I was about to leave too, but I couldn't because he had custody over me. My mother didn't want me either because she thought I was crazy too. That fucking bitch. But over the years, he started getting more and more crazy. His I mean, his interests changed dramatically. Like, he was searching for panic rooms, uh, pollution, radiation, things that you would never look for in a normal lifetime, I guess you could say. And all that came into motion when I was 18. In my 18th year of existence, the apocalypse happened. No, no, listen to me. The apocalypse happened. You're hearing this, right? It I can't even believe every time I say the word apocalypse, it happened. I feel like I'm going nuts. But anyways, that day, it all happened so fast. My father, he came into my room and grabbed me, telling me we have to go to the basement. Now remember this. We're in an apartment complex. We don't own a basement. So I don't know what he's talking about, a basement. He he didn't all he said, I didn't get enough of it. He was so spastic and so twitchy that all he said was, "We need you to get away to from we need I'm gonna get you away from the demon. We're going to the room." I don't know what room he was talking about, but we were racing down the steps. He clutched my wrist so hard I thought he was gonna break it. He was terrified of something and I didn't know what it was. And when we get to the first floor of the complex, there's there's a big there's a big steel box. It looks like a steel house. And I'm just asking my dad what that is. And there's this like a number pad, and he was just punching in numbers, and when he opens it, it's a bunker. It's a panic room. On the shelves there's food, there's water, there's clothes, there's everything you would need to live. And he pushes me in there, and he tells me that I I am he said I wouldn't come out until he deemed it good enough to open up. And when he closed that door, oh my God, I through this whole through this first audio log, you're listening to me, right? This first audio log, you're listening to me, right? He doesn't tell me. He gets crazy he turns crazy and more crazy and more crazy and more crazy for 4 years. And then finally, on my 18th birthday, he buys a panic room. Now, he wasn't buying whatever. And he locks me in there. And I'm just standing in this panic room for forever. And it was horrible. After, oh my gosh, the next thing was more horrible. As I'm listening, there was screaming. There was women and men and children just screaming so loud outside. They were running. I couldn't hear running, but I knew they were running because I couldn't hear their screams as well. And I didn't hear my dad. I I didn't hear my dad. The last moment I ever saw him was when he was closing that damn door. That that damn fucking door. That fucking door. He locked me in this fucking panic room. To do what? To do what? What has this helped me? Kept me protect bullshit. God fucking damn it. God, I think I'm going crazy just like him. I think I'm going fucking nuts just like him. Jesus Christ. I don't think I can record any longer. Maybe, I don't know. But I found these audio logs and a note from my dad. Really, he left a note in the panic room. He said he wanted me to record my life further from now on in these audio logs. And oh my God. If anyone finds these, don't throw them away, please. These are my last few words about what happened here and what I did to survive. Whoever finds these, I I really don't know who will find these, if they'll even be able to understand what this thing is, if they'll know how to listen, or if they'll even know what my language is. Just just keep them tight. Hold them tight and don't ever let go, because this is my life now.